Welcome to the Programming Lions podcast. Erin Elmore is with us. She is an attorney, an author, a political commentator, featured frequently on Fox News, Newsmax, One America News, and other major networks. She writes for townhall.com, BizPac Review, and The Conservateur. Erin served as a spokesperson for Trump in 2016, was deputy press secretary at the Republican National Convention. Erin originally connected with Trump as a competitor on The Apprentice, and we're going to get into it. Erin Elmore, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You have a decorated background. You are an attorney, an author, a Turning Point contributor, and much more. Curious to pick your brain about a few things today.
I can't wait. This is going to be fun, and I love that we have a family affair going on.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah. How did you get into commentating and politics?
That's a great question. So I have an undergraduate degree in political science and broadcasting, and I always wanted to be a journalist. However, my dad and mom thought, you like to argue, you should go to law school. So after college, I went straight to law school, and then about 6 months later, there was a television show called The Apprentice, and Donald Trump was the host. Mm-hmm. You guys weren't even born yet. You were just floating in the sky. But it was the #1 show on TV. Everybody was obsessed with it. It was huge. I got on that show. I think 3 million people tried out. It was huge, big league.
Huge.
And so after The Apprentice, Donald Trump said, what do you want to do? And he helped me get a job in journalism. And I was a journalist for about 10 years. And then in 2015, when he came down the golden escalator, I called his assistant. I said, I'm quitting my job. I want to come work for you. So I left everything I was doing. I became a campaign spokesperson. I was a campaign spokesperson. And then I was the deputy press secretary at the RNC in Cleveland in 2016. Mm-hmm. So I've been a spokesperson for Trump on all 3 elections, 16, 20, and 2024. Wow. I've been on Fox News a lot of times.
Yep.
Been on Newsmax, One America News, RAV, all of the things. So now you have my whole history, and that's how I did it.
Perfect.
All right.
I got a follow-up about The Apprentice. I don't remember what year it was, but...
A long time ago. Let's not date myself.
What did you get fired for?
Well, I was kind of a princess in Home Depot.
Okay.
Because I was like, I like crowns, but not crown molding. It was kind of funny. Someone has to go every week. I was on all but like 2 episodes.
Okay.
And afterwards, we maintained relationship for all those years. He congratulated me on the birth of my son and on my wedding, and wrote me letters of recommendation. It's
I hear so many stories about Trump like that. Like, he's very thoughtful in terms of following up with people that he's connected with, and so many people trash him and talk about like what a horrible person he is. But I hear so many of these stories where he writes like handwritten letters, he texts on birthdays and special events.
And funny.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't hear the stories, right? The mainstream media won't humanize him.
Yeah, it's too bad.
It is, but you know what? It doesn't matter because we won.
That's right.
You know what? We won across every demographic, essentially, and we really made inroads in every demographic, essentially. And I think now the people have spoken, so those who don't want to get in line, they can go be miserable at MSNBC.
Yeah. Go pound sand. Yeah.
So, what is really like unique about Trump, and what is a Trump surrogate?
Surrogate.
Okay, so a Trump surrogate just simply means a spokesperson. Mm-hmm. So it's just got a fancy political word, right? So a surrogate means spokesperson, so that means that you get on calls with the campaign and you read briefings that they send you, and you do television news hits. Like a hit is just a airing. Mm-hmm. So you do TV hits, you can write articles, you just really gather a lot of information so you're up to date on a day-to-day basis with everything that the campaign is doing.
What is unique about Trump?
I mean, personally, I think he's a once-in-a-lifetime person, right? He is lightning in a bottle, as they say. You know, people voted before the Trump phenomenon. People voted and cared about what was going on, but now it's a lifestyle, right? It's hats, it's rallies, it's songs, it's dances, it's Turning Point USA. When I voted for Donald Trump for the last time, I cried because I was like, I'm never going to get to vote for him again. Because this has been such a special part of my life, and no one can do it like he does. This can't be replicated or duplicated, and that's what I think is special about him. Short answer, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you boys had some strong opinions about merch. What do you think?
Ooh.
His merch, sick.
All right, shout out to Crystal that makes his merch. She does a good job.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one MAGA hat that's like a white hat?
And in like the golden 47.
Oh, I've seen, that one. Yeah, that's beautiful. The one I know is like a little known one, and it's a white hat, and then it has a red MAGA hat on it.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
It's
okay.
cute. I really like
That'd
that.
be cute, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, we. What do you think
sounds
about the
cool.
Harris Walls merch, though?
Oh
You
my
really like
God.
that, you guys?
Is that you guys? You know what you guys think it is? Mid, right? Is that one of the words you guys say? Mid.
Yeah, it's mid.
It's mid.
Mid.
I'm gonna ask them a question. Do you guys know what glazing is?
No.
Oh, that's when you like. My son will tell me stop glazing. So that means like if you're sucking up to someone, like you're being all nice. It's like they're so glazing. Yeah, you didn't know that one.
I never knew that one.
All right, you'll learn.
Glazing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I learned
You're
about Riz.
glazing.
Riz,
Well, yeah,
Ohio
yeah.
toilet skibbity Riz.
What? What does
See,
that
I talk like a 13-year-old boy.
Oh my goodness.
Riz means you have like, you got like a good.
like charisma?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like from a game, charisma.
Yeah, that's Riz. Yeah. So
What's like Ohio skibbity? What's that?
I don't know. It's some.
Yeah.
I forget. That's
We don't know either.
yeah, I heard that one's like one that some of the kids were saying for a minute.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
Still
the
are.
boys showed me.
My class is addicted to brain rot.
Okay, what's that?
Like skibbity
Brain rot
toilet.
is like skibbity toilet, Ohio.
Yeah,
is
that's.
that junk.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of words, right?
They showed me Skibbity Toilet, and I was like,
What the heck?
How is
and
this
we don't get
popular?
why Ohio is a part of it, like LeBron or something.
I think it's because there's like a train wreck thing in Ohio.
Oh yeah, we know
right?
about that.
Yeah.
East Palestine.
Yeah, and I think it's where they say that everything crazy happens in Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, that
So-
sounds about right.
Yeah.
And there was that
Perhaps.
crazy a toilet in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a talking head that comes out.
Yeah.
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 I've actually never seen the skibbity toilet video.
Well, maybe today's the day.
I hope I never do.
Maybe today's not the day.
Yeah.
I love this. What else are you guys into? That's what I want to talk about. Forget about me.
Well, we're also here for you, right?
Oh, well, okay. All right. Well,
yeah.
all right. So what's like a burning question then? Tell me something. You can ask me something silly. Anything you want.
Well, were you inspired to go into the Apprentice, like because it was like #1 and also Trump was on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, it was the #1 show on TV. It was a big deal, and I knew it would change my life, and it has.
What is The Apprentice?
It's a good question. So it's a reality TV show
Uh-huh.
where a bunch of business people are auditioning for a job with Donald Trump. So every week you do a different task. Like you have to, on our first one, we like worked at a Burger King and see who would generate more money and
Yeah.
different things like that. We had to like paint a mural in Harlem and I forget what, but we're going back a long time now. So every week someone gets fired and the last person standing at the end gets a job with Donald Trump.
That's a good idea.
Sure was.
Yeah.
And other people tried to do it and it failed. It was, again, the Donald Trump factor.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's good with that stuff.
You should actually watch like it because it's a whole, like it's not like risque. It's a family show.
Yeah.
There's the great lessons in it.
Yeah.
It's classic Trump.
It is. Yeah.
Classic.
Well, write it
Classic.
down.
Okay, we'll check it out. Yeah, and you get to see him go, "You're fired."
Yeah. People say, "Did you get fired?" I'm like, "I got fired and then I got hired."
I was maybe a younger like manager or leader in business at that time, and I remember watching just the way he dealt with people in terms of giving them critical feedback, and like wasn't mean but honest, and sometimes edgy.
Yeah.
And I guess part of that's for TV ratings. But I just remember thinking, wow, that is really powerful. You need to give people honest, critical feedback, or they
Yeah.
really don't get better.
Yeah.
And if you lie to people and tell them like, oh, you're doing great, then you're not doing them any service.
No.
And so I took that to heart, and I tried to do that. It takes practice, obviously, like Trump had years of practicing and giving people feedback, but I got better at it over my career, and I think that helped people get better. And
And have some
honest
fun doing it.
conversations. Yeah, honest conversations. And sometimes we talk with the boys about sometimes honesty is compassion, and there's uncomfortable things like, hey, how do I look in this outfit? Not good, Dad. Okay, like I need that honesty, and then I can change my outfit or whatever.
And you can say it with kindness, right, guys? That's what I'm working on
Yeah.
with my son is just effective communication.
Yeah,
Have you heard of Leonard Sachs?
I've heard the name, not super
Do
familiar.
yourself a favor. Leonard Sachs, he's a MD, PhD, and he's on our side.
Okay.
He gives the best parenting advice. I've downloaded all of his books. And it's a great way because we all need to learn how to communicate with each other, right?
Yeah.
I'm really working on that.
Dad, you really need to.
What are you trying to tell me?
He's making.
You gotta work out more.
Oh, you guys are all doing great.
Huh?
He's good.
Got a shave?
Oh,
Maybe?
that's
What?
the
Yeah.
look, babe. That's the look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
It's the scruff. It's the 5 o'clock shadow look.
That's right.
Mom loves it.
I used to do the clean shave, but now everybody's
Yeah,
kind of like.
I like the beard.
You do?
I mean, yeah.
It's not bad. There's a
Yeah.
little character.
I mean, you kind of have to just shave it like once in a while, but otherwise,
down, yeah.
like you don't want to look like Gandalf, but otherwise,
Gandalf.
I mean, that's like that. That's good.
With my son's father, he made him grow a beard and his hair long. So for like a year.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, my son, his name is Royce, he woke up one day and said, "I'm done with all this. Cut your hair and shave your beard." And he did it. So it's
Okay.
like it's being able to adapt, right? We call that pivoting.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
well,
insane. Wait, did he look like Gandalf?
No, he kept it short, but his hair got long. Like he could do a little ponytail.
Oh. Well, I
Max is
like
getting
that.
close. He's got kind of a mullet.
You've
thing
got
going.
a business in the front, party in the
Yeah,
back.
conservative mullet right
Yeah.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
conservative mullet.
I like
don't
it.
like it.
Well, you don't have to have it then, right? Don't yuck his yum,
And
right?
he doesn't.
In the middle of the night, I really just want to come into his bedroom.
Well, I'll wake up
You
because
just-
Scissors,
my door
snip,
is so loud.
Well, here's the thing, right? You have what benefits you and makes you happy, and that's why you guys are different. And if he respects you and you respect him. Where do you guys live?
Here.
Oh,
Phoenix,
All right.
yeah.
Well, we live in Palm Beach. So, luckily, where we live, it's like cool to be conservative.
Okay.
But if you find yourself with people that don't share your values, don't stoop down to their level. If they lash out and make insults towards you, just say, you know what? Let's agree to disagree, because it's not worth it for you to make yourself look bad. You always want to be the best version of yourself, and being petty and low like that is not the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And find more conservative friends.
Well,
You guys have some good friends.
yeah, well, most of mine, the thing is, two of my friends, their parents wanted Kamala Harris to win the election.
Okay.
But, I mean, they're still friends of mine.
Sure.
Because, like, when you're young, they're really not old enough to, like, vote.
Yeah.
So then you can really be, like, friends with anyone, but then once you kind of grow up, you can still kind of have that.
Yeah.
But normally you want someone that's kind of on your side.
Yeah, or
But
similar values.
you know what?
maybe.
That's really astute, because what you're saying is you can put aside your differences to still have a really nice friendship based upon what are your similarities.
Yeah. I like that, Max. And you've got some buddies that are they a mix? What do you think?
One of them was, but he's starting to transition to more what I like.
Transition?
No.
Well, the word transition doesn't always mean
It doesn't always mean just transitioning into a girl or a boy. Or
Transition
a thing.
means a change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's moving over to your side, to our side, to the right side, to the
I
logical
think.
side.
I have no clue, but I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you think it's because do you guys talk about it a bit as friends?
Oh yeah, we definitely talk about it.
Okay.
It turned into, like, a conversation.
Okay. Really?
I have some very fun friends that.
So
like
you
what I
like
think.
debate with other kids at school?
No.
Oh,
not
I do.
normally.
Oh, I do.
You do.
What do you guys
Yes.
do? Like, what's one? Just give me one topic.
Well, mostly one time, actually, it was like maybe like 5 days before the election. It was where my friend wanted Kamala Harris, and the next thing you know, he was like, because blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, because Trump's bad. And so then next thing you know, then I said, why is he bad?
Of course.
And then he was like, because.
Yeah.
Because he did wrong things. I'm like, what are the
Yeah,
wrong
name
things?
one.
I
Yeah.
just keep asking why. And he was like, never mind. And he just walks away.
See, you won
So-
that argument. You should be
Well-
on. I just got my son on debate team. You guys got to get on debate team if you're not already on
Yeah,
it.
we're working
Really?
on that. Well, we
You-
work with somebody too.
Yeah.
That, but
Are you do you homeschool?
No.
Charter.
Yeah,
Charter. Yeah,
school.
okay, got it.
Close enough.
You know, adults are kind of the same way, though, aren't they? In terms of, well, why are you voting for Harris? Well, because she's not Donald Trump.
Right. Or she's a black woman. Identity
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Now, well, what do you not like about
'Cause
Trump?
I remember-
Sometimes people have a
He's
hard time.
racist. Like they can't. They're like, okay, tell me what was racist.
And also, like, a thing is, some people are like, because she's going to be, like, the first woman president.
Right. Like that isn't really a metric of
Yeah,
success.
it's like, it doesn't really matter about what, like, sex you are, basically. It just matters about what you, like, what you're, like, believe in, what you're going to do that's going to help America and all that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, but like, if there was a crazy old man and a very smart woman, I would have voted for a very smart woman.
As long as if she
I'm
agreed
not
with yeah.
sexist.
No, you're not.
If she
well, you
agrees
shouldn't
with our values.
Yeah, if she, we don't care if you're a man or a woman, what color you are. It's just about your values and your policies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. back to Trump maybe. So now he's already working hard. He's getting his cabinet set up and in place, and we love a lot of these picks. A couple have been controversial, but ultimately we are very optimistic. Doge is already like getting some traction.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so what are you maybe most optimistic about?
Everything. I mean, I really think that this is a fresh start for us, and I love that. As bad as the last 4 years were, I think they were necessary.
Yeah.
Enough people had to see the open border touch every single solitary state, had to see how expensive groceries were, couldn't put gas in their car, the boys and girls sports and affecting people's families and communities and daughters' ability to get a scholarship. And I think all of these things had to happen for people to wake up and say, I'm voting for Trump. And now he's like unencumbered, right? He can go in there. He doesn't have to worry about another term.
Right.
He's just going to go in there gangbusters and be like, I don't care. I don't think he should ever do another media interview again. Be like, why? I don't need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited about everything.
I think
4 years.
That's a really good
4
point.
years.
We got 4 years to get a lot of work done. We cannot rest.
And we got to set ourselves up for the future.
Yes, and we have a good bench. I think there's a lot of potential. I also like the fact that he doesn't have another term. A lot of presidents will come in,
love it.
and then they have to immediately start campaigning for their next term.
More
Questions?
funny question to ask you.
Go ahead.
What are some of your hobbies?
Well, my biggest hobby is my son, right? I want to make sure that I'm a really present parent. I love rescue dogs. Laura Trump and I are on the board of a place called Big Dog Ranch Rescue. You guys need to come visit. It's in
Okay.
Palm Beach. It's the largest no-kill rescue in the world. The dogs, they have everything from big to little from all over the country, and there's no cages, and they also have a veteran training center and a little puppy palace where like the moms keep their babies. So I really like to spend a lot of time at the ranch helping out.
Oh,
I like to
Max
take
loves dogs.
My dog is named Sandwich. I'll show you a picture.
Sandwich?
She's from Big Dog Ranch Rescue.
Oh, that is cute.
She's a poodle Shih Tzu, and I just love dogs. What else do I like to do? Drinking liberal tears, big time hobby. Working out. I like doing a class called Mega Former Pilates.
We do
Okay.
a CrossFit.
Oh yeah,
that's-
that's a good hobby. I'm too weak for CrossFit. Well, I gotta.
Well, it's hard, especially if you do RX.
Yeah,
No worries, our mom's the same. She doesn't like to do it.
Well, yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Okay, rapid fire question.
So the rules are that you have to answer
I
these
did the
questions as quick as possible and without any explanation.
Okay, just like say the answer.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Would you rather be pure vegetarian or pure carnivore for the rest of your life?
Vegetarian.
All right. Would you rather die from a great white shark or flaming hot volcano?
Flaming hot volcano.
Okay. What is the coolest invention in your lifetime?
The cell phone.
So fun. All right. Would you rather fight one 1,000-pound duck or 1,000 1-pound ducks?
I'll take death by 1,000
ducks.
cuts. Lots of little ducks.
Okay.
If you
I
had a
have 2 more.
superpower, what would it be?
To read people's minds.
If you had one executive order as president, what would it be?
Ooh. Something with dogs.
Okay.
Can I say the last one?
No, I got it. Have you ever been stuck in a bathroom stall without toilet paper?
Obviously.
Yeah. Happened to me like 2 times.
It happens to the best of us.
Well, gosh, okay, we've covered a big
We really have.
spectrum of topics today. But Erin, we really appreciate what you do, advocating
Thank you.
for conservative values, being such a solid Trump supporter, and
Loyal.
we're looking forward to all the work you're going to continue to do with his administration. And so we're eager and optimistic for all the success. But thanks so much for coming on and sharing your thoughts
Thank
with
you.
us.
Appreciate you
thank you.
guys.
All right.
Thank you. That was fun, guys.